Welcome back to part 2 of the tycoon tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to be making a little shot real quick. So we're going to move all this stuff over to the back real quick so we can work on a little shop to go with our game. And then we can continue on this a little bit. And let's talk about making a map too. So for a shop, you can use interaction volumes. Like, let's say for example, you are selling a what helps you make cookies faster? Oh yeah, cookie cutter. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a cookie cutter real quick. So let's say that this will just be an example. You have a star cookie cutter here. It's not going to be looking the best because I'm quickly making it. But that's going to be your star cookie cutter. And let's put an interaction volume over it. So let's go ahead and get this. And place it over your star. You could also use a button too. You can also rename the button to cookie cutter, but I'm just using an interaction volume because it is better to use this. Let's move that against the wall. You can also do this with donations and things like that too. But right now we're just talking about like consumable upgrades. Like if someone gets a consumable, then it will help them achieve something. So let's go ahead and name this to let's name this cookie cutter. And you can do this with Rec Room Plus. I'll do this with Rec Room Plus after since that is easier. But if you don't have Rec Room Plus, you're going to want to do what I'm doing. So let's do cookie cutter and let's say it is 500 cookies. So what you want to do is you're going to want to do the same exact thing that you did over here and get the greater than or equal to chip. And you want to place it right here. Connect the interaction volume to the if chip. Connect this to your cookies. And you want to make it so if it's greater than or equal to 500 and you buy it, let's say, let me come up with something quick. You get a cookie cutter and it makes it easier to make cookies. Okay, let's say that it makes your cookies, whenever you click, it goes up more. So let's go ahead and get a add chip, and we are going to place the add chip right here, and we are going to connect oh, we don't want to we're going to move this over for a bit. We need another int variable to keep track of the upgrade. I completely forgot about that. So go ahead and clone one of these again, and we're going to name this one cookie cutter. Yeah, let's name it cookie cutter. Cookie cutter. And these will be your cookie cutter upgrades. Make sure it's a cloud variable. And whenever you click on this and it's true, it will add 1. That 1 will add to your base count, which is going to be 1 cookie per second. So as you see, I can just connect it to here, and I still go up 1 cookie. Of course, you see my cookies going up. But if I go ahead and get this, then you're going to notice you don't need to connect this to nothing either. Go ahead and get this chip. So after you're done doing that, you can subtract the 500 cookies. We're gonna go ahead and connect it like that. This will move, as you see, it went up by 1, but now that you got 1 to the cookie cutter upgrade, now every time I click, it's going to go up by 2. And every time I get this, which is going to be quite a few times, you're going to notice that I can go up by a lot more cookies now, 9 cookies. Of course, I made it 500 because that's, I'm making a lot right now. But like I said, I was going to show you an easy way to do this with Rec Room Plus. So I'm not going to delete this because this is going to be the way we're using. But I will show you over here. So if you go ahead and configure the star right here and go down, if you have Rec Room Plus, you should have this option to create a room key. Now I'm going to go ahead and name this room key cookie cutter. And the description can be whatever. I'm just going to put a bunch of dashes. Then after you put dashes, you can either have a token cost for it, or you can make your own currency. But I'm going to have this cost tokens, and let's say if you spend 100, no, let's say if you spend 500 cookies, not 5,000, 500 tokens on this. So now that you made your key, you want to go back in here, you want to lock the pickup with the cookie cutter key, and now you want to make it grabbable. And of course, so you can't move it around everywhere because it's not going to go back and snap back to the spot it was at. You're going to want to use a animation gizmo to keep it in the spot. So when you grab it, it's going to stay in that one spot when you put it back down. And now I can click on this and buy this. The reason I have this is because of these chips that were added into the game a few months ago. Just go ahead and type in key, and yeah, player owns room key. This is the key. So if you go ahead and place this down, it is going to check if the player has the cookie cutter room key or not. You can keep this local player, doesn't matter if it has local player. Let's see, how are we gonna activate it? Probably whenever you join the game, it's going to activate. So let's go ahead, get an event receiver right here, and have it whenever you join the game. Player joined, and since we're doing that, we are going to connect it like so. So whenever you join the game, it's going to check if that player owns the room key. Your room key goes here. Let's see. Gonna go ahead and type in key again. And the thing that goes here is the room key constant. This will get all the room keys that you made. And I'm going to choose cookie cutter and connect it right here. It's going to even tell you the room key without going into the chip. And now if I join the game, it's going to check if I have the room key. And if I do, which I want to connect it to here, not here, this will just run it either way. or you can have it run to the bool value. You probably do want to connect it to the bool value. So you want to get another if chip, and once you place that down, connect it to here. So if you join and you got the room key, this is going to be true. And we are going to have it go over here, and it's going to be a one-time upgrade. It's not going to be a multi-upgrade like this. This is just going to be a one-time upgrade. So let's have it so if you spend 1,000 tokens, your cookies go up by I don't know. What should the cookies go up by? Let's say you add 5 to the cookie cutter, or 10. How much is it again? 1,000 for this? Okay, so whenever you join and you have the room key, it is going to add 10 to this. And of course, I realize if you join and you join again, it's going to keep adding 10 to this. So what you want to do is you want to make it so it only checks one time. So we are going to disconnect this. We are going to get another int variable that adds up the 1. So go ahead and copy this over. Move this over because we're going to have quite a bit of circuits in between these. And we're going to name this to cookie cutter check. And it will basically check if you have the cookie cutter. We are going to also have that as a cloud variable too. And what this is going to do is when you join the game and it checks if you have it, this will go up by 1, and we are going to have a equals to chip check if it is 1. So that means even if you join the game a second or third time, it only checked the first time. So it's not going to constantly add 10 to your cookie count. And remember, this is a one-time upgrade. So we are using this so you can just buy it multiple times. But if you want to do this and you have Rec Room Plus, there's no point in, if you want to do this, you can. It's going to give you tokens and things like that if people get it. And now it's going to be true. It's going to add 10 to the cookie cutter. So let me go ahead, and this should be 19. I'm going to go ahead and show you that this works. So I'm going to go ahead and get this. Since I'm the host, it will take 0 tokens from me. And now that I have this, now when I go ahead and join back, this will be 19. While I'm doing this, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and if you haven't, I have a club in the game called the Zombie 878 City Club, and we just talk about circuits there, all kinds of other stuff. You can say hi and send pictures of maybe some things you have trouble with, and we find a way to fix it. It's basically just a place where we can go and talk about circuits, which is nice, to where it only checks one time. As you can see, I went ahead and joined. This should have went up by 1, which it did. And it added 10 to my cookie cutter that I got. and it's not going to go again because when I joined, it's going to add up to 2, which it will only check if it equals 1. And now I should get 19 cookies per click now. And there we go. There's a one-time upgrade with Rec Room Plus. Now, okay, like I was saying before I crash, I am going to publish this map, and I am just going to have it so you guys can come here, see some of the circuits, and I don't know. This will be a nice little tutorial map. And I'm probably also going to make that terrain map public too. I'll probably post some things in the community tab later. So if you want to know what the maps are called and stuff like that, go ahead and look in the community tab if I forget to put it in the video, which I hope I don't forget to put in the video because I gotta watch it to edit it, so I'm probably not gonna forget. But anyway, if you liked the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And before you go, make sure to join the Zombie 878 City Club because people talk about circuits there. And yeah, it's pretty nice.